Yeah, they probably would miss a bit of conversation, but it's nothing like dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, my sister.
Or you can just bleep it out.
Yeah. So you remember the incident in the story when I mentioned how Kay once had his sister blame him for drawing a happy face in a candle and a toothpick?
Yeah.
That also happened in real life, and I actually did almost get the belt for it.
Oof, the belt.
Yeah, her reasoning was because I was young and I was very shitty at drawing, so apparently it had to be me.
Wow, your mom's an ass.
Yeah, and not only that, but she literally would not... So there's like quite a lot of things that my sister did that absolutely made me despise her. Do you remember one... I don't know if you're familiar with the game Dragon Quest Monsters for the Game Boy Advance.
I'm not familiar with Dragon Quest Monsters, but I'm familiar with Dragon Quest in a series entirety.
So, there was one particular monster in Dragon Quest Monsters called a Picky, and it was basically like a giant crow. When I got that Picky, I trained that baby for several weeks, and it became one of my strongest allies. Would you like to know what my sister did that absolutely set me off?
Released it.
She bred it with another monster to make a new one, and it completely undid my weeks of hard work without even asking me first.
Bruh.
I was so pissed.
How does that undo your hard work?
Because when you breed a monster, it's like they both fuse into one new monster for you to train and raise and do everything with.
Oh, so that's why it just fucked everything up. Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't even a monster I really even wanted either. I was stuck with a monster I never wanted. Hey, just like Lucille, she was stuck with a child she didn't want. That's a dark joke. For those wondering, it's part of my OC's backstory. His mother tried to raise him for 7 years, but because she was worried he would turn out toxic like his sisters, she gave him up. And everything's coming full circle. Hello.
Grow up for adoption.
Yeah.
And then he got brought back, and then she was like, "Bitch, I don't want you."
She at least was honest in like a very harsh way, but not in the way you really should ever have had to tell your child in the first place.
You should never have to tell your child, "I don't want you." Scoot.
You're too much of a burden. Goodbye. Take your box and go.
You're too much of a burden. You're two horrible sisters, not so much. But you.
By the way, do you like the look of the wild honey? It's so cute.
I wasn't looking because I was cooking egg.
Oh, cooking egg. Oh no, you might be giving birth to a little YOLKY slime. Ah!
The scream. You peaked your mic so hard.
There was a feral slime in front of me. It scared the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, I saw. But when you screamed, it was completely cut out because your mic got peaked.
So it just sounded like...
Yeah. Perfectly cut screams.
So, the clucking sound these chickens make... It always sounds like the opening to that one song from Adventure Time when Jake is singing about baking pancakes, making pancakes.
Pancakes.
I cannot unhear it now.
I wish I could make some bacon pancakes.
Try saying that 5
my
times
English.
fast.
Hi, my English doesn't work sometimes, despite the fact that I've been speaking it for 19 years.
So, I've had quite a few unfortunate mishaps when it comes to me or food, and I don't know if I already told you about this once. But there was an instance when I was really little, when I was like in the craving for like a spoonful of sugar, and not because it makes the medicine go down. So I went into the... I know, smooth. So I went down into the kitchen at night, and I was like very quiet, and I go into the kitchen, and I see there's like a jar full of white stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, there it is. And I notice there's 2 jars of white stuff, and I'm like, maybe Mom needed 2 for some reason. So I take a spoonful of the stuff, I put it in my mouth. It's not sugar. It's dishwasher detergent.
Why would she put... Was the other one sugar?
Yeah, the dishwasher detergent was near the dishwasher, so she remembered where it was. It was dark, so I couldn't tell. I didn't swallow it, though. I immediately spat it out, like... It's not sugar.
Well, I would sure hope so.
Oh, and there was also another hilarious incident where, and this was when someone else was in the room, when the lights were on, when it was like evening, and I was feeling like drinking a nice cup of apple juice. So I go into the fridge, I pull out a container of stuff that look, kind of nice and golden like apple juice. I poured it into the cup, didn't think much of it. I take a sip, and I immediately realize something is wrong when it tastes unusually thick.
Ooh.
It wasn't apple juice. It was vegetable oil.
Why is vegetable oil in the refrigerator?
I don't know. Maybe it was some kind of oil maybe it was some kind of cooking oil that had to be in the fridge, but it definitely was not apple juice. And the funny thing is, it was a very obvious label that I somehow missed.
As you do.
There was one other instance that wasn't as bad and was probably a common mistake anyone could make. When I was making a sandwich, and I went to put a piece of lettuce on it, I ended up grabbing a leaf of cabbage instead.
Cabbage and lettuce are close enough to where it doesn't really bother me if I accidentally cabbage my stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering why it tasted a lot more crunchy than usual, and then I realized this is not lettuce.
It doesn't even taste all that different. It's just a little bit crunchy.
People in the Healer House have been talking about trying out cheese and jam, and I'm like, thinking about it. I hear the sound of a jingly jingly, but I don't have chickens.
I tried cheese and jam. It's really good.
I probably would try it, but like, I just can't bring myself to. The texture, thinking about the texture and the flavor, it kind of keeps me away,
I mean, it's just basically like eating fruit with cheese.
I know, but like,
bread.
I think it's mostly the texture of how both of them would be when they come together that kind of gets me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because like cheese is very like soft, and jam is very like, malleable, spreadable, and I'm like, what would that look like when that combines with cheese and bread?
Well, it's interesting to say the least.
Fun thing, I actually don't like applesauce.
I also do not like applesauce. Ugh.
I used to have to take, I think it was Adderall, or it was Ritalin. My mom would like open this little capsule. She would sprinkle this little medicine into the applesauce. It had a very bitter taste, and when combined with the applesauce, that actually almost made me gag just thinking about it.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, that's how much fun dislike I have for applesauce. Like, I know that medicine isn't always in applesauce, but it's mostly the impression you get having to do it for so long.
Well, I was making scrambled eggs, but it ended up becoming an omelet, so...
Hey, Bingo would be proud. So chilly.
A very fluffy omelet, to say the least.
Oh.
I'm really good at making omelets, even if I do it on accident.
Oh, you're very good at making omelets. I'll tickle your pickle for a nickel, huh? So that was an inside joke that my friends used to have, where I would very stupidly say in a Mickey Mouse voice, I'll tickle your pickle for a nickel.
Golly!
Huh? People have died in our parks, huh? Like, I'm sorry for anybody who gets mad at that, but it's the truth. People have died sadly at Disney. It's not like really something to make fun of. It is very sad and tragic. But, like, it's not something you can deny.
A few times. It's not a very common thing, but it happens.
Yeah. There have been some very iconic deaths at Disney's parks. Do you remember someone named Debbie Stone?
Not at all.
So she was someone who ran the old America Sings carousel, and if you haven't been to America Sings, it's basically like a show of like, I think it's like 6 different shows that talk about different parts of history. You know, by song, of course, because it's Disney. And
I haven't been to Disney at all.
Oh, and the audience would be seated in this rotating carousel. The main center of the area was like stationary. The walls the audience were sitting in, I think they would rotate, and Either that or the stage rotates. Either way, there's like a rotation system. And Debbie was someone who would stand near the stage, you know, to make sure the animatronics were okay and everything was all set up. At one point, her sleeve or her hair or something got caught between the two parts of the rotating parts of the walls. And when the lights went dark, people remember hearing this blood-curdling scream, but they thought it was part of the show, so they didn't think too much of it. And that's when they found poor Debbie Stone crushed between the walls. Well, the staff did, not the audience. The staff did.
Ouch.
Yeah. Very horrible way to go.
Indeed.
There was also a rumor that people thought there was a rumor of a child that was hanging in the It's a Small World ride. It turns out they thought there was a child hanging in the rafters. Turns out it wasn't a child at all, but it was actually one of the mannequins that were part of the ride that got stuck on a zip line. Like, I honestly don't... Like, I know that Disney has not exactly had the best reputation with handling certain shows, but I don't hate Disney. In fact, I still watch their movies. It's just part of me wishes that they would hopefully realize that maybe they're not meant to try to, quote-unquote, fix everything, and there are some things that happen that people just need to accept. Like, yes, Disney is meant to be a magical place, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be magical every single day. There are injuries and accidents that are bound to happen.
What's the name of it? I believe it was, Splash Mountain. No, not Splash Mountain. Was it Splash Mountain?
I think it was Splash Mountain, where, like, someone stood up at the top of the ride and fell off.
That's not what I was gonna bring up. I was gonna bring up the fact that they're rebranding one of the, like, rides to be Princess and the Frog themed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the last 2D movie they made before they switched to 3D.
Yep. And they're changing it, because the original one was, based off of a really, racist movie they made about blacks.
Ah. You know, when you think about it, a lot of classic fairy tales, like, you know, like Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, all that, they all come from really, really fucked up origin stories. I'm not going to go into detail, but I will say they come up from, hey, look, Moondew Nectar. Oh, now I get it right.
Yeah. Tends to be how it is.
Like on the topic of, you know, how Disney handles certain things. Like I said, I really don't hate Disney, and I know it's going to upset some people if they hear me talking like this about them, because they're like, oh, you know, Disney's like my hero. Disney's my hero. How could you talk about them like this? You know, there's a reason they say to never meet your heroes, and I'm not saying like Disney's this horrible company, but they really don't handle everything in the best way possible, you know? Like with Bluey. Everyone knows that, everyone already knows about the unnecessary censorship, because when Ludo makes episodes of Bluey, they make it in a way that they know is realistic and charming and sweet. And sure, they have their moments that might not exactly be entirely 100% appropriate, but, you know, Ludo knows what they're doing. They know that what they include is there for a reason, and it feels really disrespectful to just censor that like it's nothing. Like they think it's just another show with problems. oh, hello. Yep. Slim Sack.
Oh. And I like how they just walk, gone.
Yeah,
wait.
There's like a log around here that talks about how, and I think it's around here somewhere. There's like a log that talks about a secret about one of these mushrooms that someone once discovered. I think it's that one. That log over there.
Probably.
Yeah, these drones. These were. Ow!
Well, you explained it to me already yesterday.
Yeah. The giant mushrooms on this island are responsible for maybe the greatest botanical discovery of my life. Sorry, but it's a secret. I am a genius. I've made so many great discoveries on this island, but this latest one changes everything. I found that a giant mushroom cap here about the size of a pizza, turned it upside down, added sauce, cheese, peppers, and some other mushrooms, baked it, and voila! I'm gonna call it Mega Mushroom Pizza, and I'm going to eat it every day.
Wow.
Okay, eating the same food every day, after a while, you're gonna start getting tired of it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, who knows, maybe it has some kind of chemical reaction that makes them never feel like they're getting tired of it.
Or it could just be that it's the most easy thing to get a hold of, and you can have different meats and whatnot you can put on it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Man, how rare are these Fuck.
There it is.
Need space. I got it!
I like how that was so well timed. Man, how rare are these? Wait a minute.
That was so perfect! and I got that recorded too.
Right?
Oh my god.
This up.
All of you enjoy your free snowball fight. You just turned into a slime the moment the snowball hit you.
That's a tragedy.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. They turned into a...
Oh.
I love the timing in this game.
It's just so well timed all the time.
It is.
Yep, well.
So now that I have one single one, I can make the most of this. Ah, no. Keep away from me. I don't want Charlie to have bitten my finger. Ouch, Charlie! Strange diamond. Oh, fuck. Wait, maybe there's... Oh, where is the nearest? Wait. There's space around here, maybe? There's not! But there's a strange diamond there.
There's one outside of this cave area.
Yeah. I need to place that I need to find that refinery.
You know.
Oh my god, that was just too perfect. How rare are these?
There he is.
That's why I love this game.
Man, how rare are these? Here comes the boy.
Ever since I came back, things have been a little fuzzy, like some of my memories stayed behind. So now I come here to clear my head. I just let the sound of the falling water drown everything out, and then in that white noise I can sometimes think clearly again. But then, all I see is it happening again. So I take a few breaths, steady myself, and get back to work. I love this spot because it lets you take in so much of the island. Sounds of slimes hopping about, the birds chirping, the winds as it moves through the trees, and the waves of the sea all come together like a song. There is music in nature if we only just sit and listen. And I have a whole lifetime on this island to do just that. Are we sure Calypso didn't write this?
Right? I was about to say the exact same thing. I was about to say, damn, that sounds like a Calypso moment.
It totally does. Oh,
God.
that's perfect.
Write that down. Write that down.
Like that SpongeBob meme. Write that down. Write that down. Here we go. The refiner. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. This way.
This way. The other direction. Oh, that was a good omelet.
Oh, I did not mean to fire you.
You shot the egg out.
Oh, have you seen the video of Vinny Vinesauce trying to do the choicest voice Mario minigame?
Yes. And he somehow passed every single one of them.
The captions just make it better. The sound of a wild Vinny's mating call. Alright, and where the fuck was, Okay, gotta go to that cave again. I don't know how they expected you to imitate those voices, though, especially Bowser's.
I mean, they just have some people who are really good at that stuff.
Yeah.
That's empty.
yeah.
What's inside of you? Snickerdoodles.
some of the stupidest things that people do is like, why does Peach not sound like how she used to? Maybe because she changed the voice actors, idiots.
Maybe because she's, older, dumb fuck.
Right. Some of the other videos I find really ridiculous are, can you beat Celeste without climbing? Can you beat Splatoon without shooting your weapon? It's like, what is the point of these? What benefit does answering these questions get you?
Views and clicks.
Probably.
Ah yes, Celeste, the game that starts the pipe down to transgenderism. That's a joke my girlfriend made.
Celeste is like a very beautiful game too.
Because she legit, I let her use my account to play games, right?
Yeah.
And not even a month later, after she beat the entirety of Celeste, she was like, yeah, I'm trans. Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
So, I mean, the jokes write themselves, I guess.
Yeah,
Hello,
true.
puppers. I return for my Switch.
I know where the hell
And
is
I'm
that.
back to the gonna go to the kitchen now, where it's cool. And my Switch won't overheat. Switch.
Swinch.
Switch.
It's a switch and a winch.
It's a switch.
People always talk about how do you remember the rumors about how people thought there was going to be a Switch Pro?
Oh yeah, and then they made the OLED, which is technically a Switch Pro, but no.
People got mad because Nintendo didn't make the Switch Pro, even though that literally was never confirmed to be a thing that was going to happen. It was just some guy who came up with the idea of a Switch Pro, and everyone mistook it for like, hey, maybe Nintendo's actually going to do this. Yeah, no, we're actually not going to. We have different plans. How dare you? Like, come on, how stupid can you be?
Yoink.
What the what?
Alright. What the what?
This wasn't here before. Okay, there's gotta be like a slime statue here somewhere.
Yep, there must be.
I don't know if I came across that and I just didn't remember. Oh, hey. I really want there to be like a space DLC. I think that would be really cool.
Slimes in space.
Imagine a moon slime, and they can jump really, really high. And that means you can't exactly, like, use an airnet because they're bound to just break it over time.
Moon slime. They jump real high. They look like a tiny moon.
Yeah! Gotta be a way I can find this. What is on the other side? What? Oh, oh, it must be daylight out here. Wait a minute. I can go on the other. Okay, so if I go around this like beach-like area, there's probably something. There's also got to be something around this rocky area here too. It totally looks like it. All right, I just got to go around to the sandy area with those sandy cheeks. It's big, scary, and pink! So it's Patrick Butt, but I'm not afraid of that neither. An actual edit someone made.
Beautiful.
Someone, a lot of people made an edit of, so it's Patrick Butt, but I prefer the butt version because it's much cleaner. Okay, actually, I should probably safely put the slime away first before I attempt this so I don't lose it. I've never seen that door before, though. That's got my interest peaked.
Ye old interest peaker.
You do love your ye olds.
Yes, I do in fact say ye old quite often.
Is it ye old? Do you use ye old like OLD or OLDE?
OLDE. If you say ye old and it doesn't have the E, then you're wrong.
So
I'll make the rule.
funny little funny little story. I think I told you about this once. I actually once ripped a hole in a giant, not a giant trampoline, just a trampoline.
Oof.
It was when I was visiting my family in North Carolina, back when we still lived in Colorado. And actually, speaking of which, my mom does want us to go to Maryland, like I think maybe a week before or a week after my birthday to like visit my what do you call your stepdad's son? Like what do you call that in a family?
Brother. It's your step, bruh.
Okay, so yeah,
What are you doing, step bro?
So they want us to go visit my stepbrother's girlfriend for her birthday, and we're gonna be in Maryland, which is like 6 hours away. I think it's like for 1 or 2 days, but even still, I get really, really anxious when I'm away from my house for longer than that, it was because of an incident that happened way back in 2011, and it was when we were going to like so my mom was taking us to this like this really cool wrestling meet and greet that all these kids were going to, where we could meet John Cena, I think it was, or Dwayne Johnson. And while we were gone, apparently we had been we had not followed in, but a robber or robbers had followed us or watched us as we left. And as soon as we were gone, they broke into our house. They took our TV, they took our video game systems, they took our Christmas presents, and I believe they took my parents' fireproof box. They took everything they could from us. It was on December 9th of 2011, and I will never forget that day.
Ooh.
And someone called the news, and I'm not even kidding, they actually did call the news because of how shocking this whole thing was. And, oh, that's what the door is. Okay, I need to find a flutter plort. Wait. And, we actually got a visit from the North Carolina Hurricanes team. And they helped to replace most, if not all, of the presents that were gone. So, while my old Nintendo DS was gone, it was soon replaced with the Nintendo 3DS.
Woo! 3DS!
And luckily, they never took my sister's old Wii because it was like hidden way down in a cubby where it was not easily seen. And I was still really freaked out though because they took my old white PlayStation, and to this day I still have a silver PlayStation 2. And whenever I have to leave my house for more than a day, I get really, really anxious because I keep worrying something like it will happen again. However, we live across from a neighbor who has cameras on their front porch, and we literally live next door to a cop. So, even then, even then, I'm still like, but could it still happen?
Yeah.
I know they have faith.
She lives in Maryland.
What now?
I said my girlfriend actually lives in Maryland.
Oh.
Where are you going?
Okay. I don't know if this is more chickens than necessary.
Probably, but you know what? Who cares? Toss her in.
You know, I'll just remove a lot of these just in case. That'll do.
You need some roosters in there too, or you know.
Yeah.
And destroyed.
That'll do. Alright, little guy. Here's your brand new home. It's a good thing you can't jump. Look at how cute you are. The music just adds to it, too.
Yep.
Oh, fun thing. One time, a chicken somehow actually got stuck behind the TV here.
How did it manage that?
I don't know. But the funny thing is, this TV actually has a couple references. This one's like the news. What's the next one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Don't ask me.
Oh yeah, look, that's Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, but it's chickens.
Yeah. Alex Trebek.
That's horrible.
So how does this work exactly? Like, do they just
They just hang out.
and they make plorts after or okay? So their purpose is to make chickens lay eggs with plorts in them, right?
They make chickens occasionally lay gigantic eggs that have a bunch of chicks and some yolk plorts in it. It's like a box, I believe, and you just toss it down and it has everything in it.
Oh.
But it's like just a giant egg.
I'm gonna take these thunderclucks out just in case. I'll leave that one. Oh,
Steals your siblings.
right?
I'll leave you.
Hello, Victor. What you got?
You're
Beatrix.
next.
I was cleaning out the lab and found this. Perhaps
Why
you have
does
some
he have a
storage.
Game Boy on his chest?
I've always loved that little detail. It's like a little Game Boy Pocket.
But it's like slime face.
Yeah. I always like it when Victor gets new gifts because he usually has some kind of gadget to give. You know what they say? One person's trash is another person's hastily issued gift. Of course.
Enjoy. Oh,
Oh, attention bag. Maybe that's like for things of interest. Maybe I got you a gift because I don't know. Anyway, I hope you like it, or don't. Whatever. Yay! You
Tree?
got me a dead tree.
Ashwood isn't dead. It's just what it looks like.
I know. Hello, Pringles man. Ogden. I always call him Ogden, but I'm pretty sure it's Ogden.
Or Ogden. It's probably something Spanish.
Yeah.
Or Swedish. Ogden Ortiz.
Oh,
He
but
does use a lot of Spanish terminology, so it's probably Spanish.
Yeah, it probably is. Imagine if it was Spanish for Pringle.
Oh wait, he also has a Game Boy.
Oh, yeah, it's like our communicator.
Does
Ogre
Beatrice?
puppies.
Puppies. Does Beatrix have a Game Boy Advance?
Probably.
Not a Game Boy
Special
Advance, but-
delivery. Look,
Oh
here's
wait,
a chicken on his head
the
now.
chest is different.
Yeah. Every time
Huh.
it's always different. Of great chickens. My question is, how the fuck do they know how to use a communicator?
My question is, how did they learn how to talk?
I mean, they do sometimes say little words like "ow." Like I know that's not like a noise, but it's also like a word.
Automatopoeia?
Or like wee.
Whee!
Then Caterpillar.
Yay, pillar.
The funny thing. Oh, another one. Oh, you're.
Bob has more things.
Hello, human person. Yoiki. Slash
What? Okay.
Yoki plus chickens.
Oh, he's telling you about yolk slimes.
Oh. Chicky. I love Bob.
Are you okay?
Yoki
Bob,
doke.
you good? Yoki dokie.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Bob can call you, but you can't call him.
You can call anyone else, but can't call Bob.
Yeah.
Was Bob a slime in the first game too? I thought he was a robot.
He was the slime of the first game, too.
What? He looked like a robot.
I don't know. It probably was how different the icon looked.
Alright, I gotta check this now. Wrong account. Actually, you know what? That is still my account. I can start a new save on this one if I so please. Damn it.
No.
Oh my god, he is a slime.
He is indeed.
I just couldn't tell. Bob appears to be multiple pink slimes stacked together in a trench coat and a fedora, badly disguised as a rancher.
I wouldn't even call that a rancher.
I mean, that's what he's trying to be, so...
He's a slime rancher.
Oh! Bob, he's so beautiful.
He is. Oh yeah, look, she does have her own little Game Boy thingy.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me look, because I'm not really looking at it. Oh, she did. Well, yeah, she's playing with it right now.
Oh yeah, she does have her own little animation. She's not, like, quiet and still, like you said.
She's not dead. She has life.
I honestly love how her color scheme is basically the color of mint chip.
Yeah.
And she has it, and she has the internet, and she has an internet single symbol on her pants. Like a little internet bar. Let's see if we've got anything good.
Since Bob is capable of communicating with Beatrix via star mail and usually utilizing the range exchange to request chickens, this may signify that slimes, or at least the slimes that compose of Bob, are sapiens. Though it seems they have very one-track minds, with their entire dialogue consists of requesting chickens, if not gobbledygook.
Oh.
Gobbledygook. That's such a funny word.
Gobbledygook. Ah, yes. Whoever came up with that word is an absolute genius.
Yeah, it's the perfect descriptor for random nonsense.
I need to gotta really sort this out. If there's more than... What the hell is that? If there's more than one kind of chicken, it probably would get very crowded very quickly, so we need to make sure that the slime is not too uncomfortable.
We have Bob pins on Redbubble.
Wait, what now?
They have 2 little pins with Bob on Redbubble.
Oh.
One just being straight up the pink slime without like the face covering, and then one being him, and then chicken, and a little bubble underneath him.
Ah, that's cute.
The slimes change each time you talk to him.
I just saw an egg get laid.
Huh.
I just had to do a cute little chickie. Oh, hi, holy shit.
Big egg?
Big egg.
Yep.
What, do I break it?
I don't know. Try it.
Adios. Yoki plort! Now sorts of little chickies.
Yep. So apparently, one of the Bobs that can appear has quantum slimes in the trench coat.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess quantum slimes are in Slime Rancher 2, just not yet added.
Interesting.
Ye old. Ye old whistle. Yeah. Come on. Come on, pups. Let's go. Kilala. Come on. Piglet. Here we go. Come on to Piggy Wiggy. Let's go. Alright. I have too many dogs.
How many do you have?
Give me a second. Gotta do a head count. Kita, Kilala, Molly, Piglet, there's Roscoe. That's 5.
God damn, you're already at 5?
Yes. So 5 dogs, and then there's Roxy and Xena, Kane, Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Red, Speed, Crystal.
Was that like 8?
No, that's 12, and then there are 4 puppies, which is 16. There are currently 16 dogs in my residence.
How big is your house?
Not very big.
Wow.
But the dogs just, they go wherever they please, so like, they're just hanging out. It's not like they really take up a lot of space. Dogs aren't big.
Huh. Still, imagine having that many dogs.
Oh wait, you needed a flutter port for that door, didn't you?
Oh, I did. I shall make sure I have one.
Oh, I should probably put some YOLKY plorts. How much do those sell for?
58 right now. Gold plorts sell for 607.
Oh, that is a lot.
I shall make sure I still have one. There we go. You know, B, they say the best gifts come from the heart. This one came from a store, but close enough, right? Ooh, 2 rainbow grass. I will gladly plant that.
Well, I don't know what store you got that from, but tell them I want more.
I bet it changes color. It does! Oh, I love that.
Give me the Aurora Borealis tree.
Oh, that would be beautiful. I bet there's probably like, there's probably like a fucking, recipe for that somewhere. Unless that's just like a naturally generated thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Way to...
Yo, the Rainbow Island. Then you need to go over from there. God, I wish you could put waypoints down in this game.
Actually, I think that might... I think that might actually be a kind of thing you can do if you find the ingredient for it.
Okay.
Maybe not like in the exact way you're thinking, but I'm sure they kind of exist.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, like a Dragon Ishin came out. Fuck, Jesus Lord.
Yeah! Now we have a shortcut.
Woo, shortcuts! Okay. Yoink.
Yoink. Oh, hey, another log. Actually, okay. I used to start my mornings with a jog along this path. It felt so great to feel the sea breeze as I'd make my way to the hollow trees ahead. Sometimes I would even come back at the end of my day and watch the sunset. But I also think this is where I got robbed by a ringtail slime. I'm feeling good today. I think I'm finally getting a handle on things here, and I'm at my favorite spot, ready to watch the sun set with a bunch of yummy cookies. I baked these all by myself. And you know what? I've earned them because I've been working so hard. And wait a sec, what is up with that statue that... You've got to be kidding me! I love that. Never trust a ringtail slime. They do not have your best interests at heart. They just have what's interesting them at heart.
Well, that chicken just died.
Tragic. Oh my god, that was almost dangerous.
That was almost a tragedy.
Yeah, no kidding. There's like three more rainbow pods hidden around here somewhere, and I have absolutely no idea where they could possibly be. With my luck, I'll probably find one.
Yep.
Hi.
Yo! That's a stack if I've ever seen one. Oh, there goes the stack.
I love it when they spawn like that. They're so charming. Angel is always so mean to her sister, but Mui still, like, loves her. And even then, they still have their moments of getting along. Cats do be like that.
Cats do be little vindictive shit sometimes.
Angel used to beat the crap out of our dog Buster. Like, she was not afraid of him at all. He was the one afraid of her.
I used to have a cat exactly like that. A really big, like, strong cat for no reason. We named him Genghis Khan after the warlord because all of the dogs were afraid of him. He didn't have claws anymore. But despite that fact, he would slap the ever-loving shit out of you.
Wow.
Just bat the fuck out of you. Oh, a plort?
It's a flutter plort. Okay.
That opens up a gate somewhere, probably.
I just have to find where that gate is.
Yep.
That's interesting.
No, hey, look, it's right next to that meat.
Wait, where?
Flag. Well, it's right next to the meat flag on the map. Look, check. See?
Oh, okay, yeah. I just gotta find me a flutter plort.
Oh yeah, there's flutter slimes down here, aren't there?
Yep. And they, I think they only eat moondew nectar.
Yep. Well, I mean, you could just slap one of the hybrids with something and see if it'll give you something out of it.
Oh yeah.
You have a bunch of chickens.
Oh yeah, that's true. Saw like a hunter slime around here somewhere. So you know what? I can get jellystone elsewhere.
Jesus.
Just fucking disappears.
There's also a ringtail slime up there.
Yeah.
On the wall. Or it was on the wall. I'm pretty sure it came back down and just got your butt cheek bit.
I did. Alright, let's find some flutter plort.
Yo, wait, there's a flutter slime that's mixed with a ringtail. Right there.
Oh, wait, where?
Right down there. Look to the left, right. Right there. Oh wait, no, that's a bunny. Hi. I'm stupid. my brain, it
You
does
are
not.
adorable.
It is adorable. It looks kind of like bingo.
You know what? Yeah, I'm screenshotting that.
Bingo slime.
Bingo slime.
Bingo
I would love to
slime.
see that. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I so want that now. A guy can dream. All right, I just gotta find the. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Yeets.
No.
That's the honey plort.
There we go. You know what? I'll pick up more of these just to be safe.
Who joined? Let me chat.
Hello there.
Wait, what's this game, guys?
Slime Rancher 2.
Yeah. Let's see if that bingo slime is still there. It is!
Bingo slime.
Hi.
This is on Game Pass, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a cotton and a ringtail. Gosh, Hi. Hello. Don't bite me.
Very unhappy.
Eat. Fucking eat. Thank you.
They just look so smug.
They do. I love it.
Ringtails and their hybrids are just smug little bastards. Oh wait, there's the hunter you saw.
Look. It's a blue healer slime.
Yeah!
Oh my god, Louis.
Movie slime. Now we have both flavors.
Yeah.
You need to capture that.
I'm trying. Trying to find the perfect
Can you
opportunity to
capture one
screenshot.
of those? Actually bring it to like a base or something like that. Like make something for it.
There we go.
The hunter just shooting into your face.
Oh, that's perfect.
Did you post it in gaming?
Yes. That's so perfect. That's why I love this game. You never know what you'll find.
Azzy in general. Sleepy muffin.
Alright.
Oh yeah, just no posting memes in general, guys.
Stop posting about Among Us. I'm tired of seeing it.
When the imposter is sus.
Ring ding 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 ding.
Oh, there's the door. Wait,
Oh yeah, there it is.
that leads to something.
Yeah, that leads places. I'm not sure what places, but it leads there.
I like another treasure pod, but I want in.
Well, you have to put the thing in the thing first.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
that
Very
was
good
glitch.
instructions.
It's right up there, I believe.
Don't you know you have to put the thing in the thing, and then you have to go to the thing to do the thing?
You gotta put the thing and the thing and the thing, thing. You know?
Oh my god, so genius.
Perfect instruction. Right there.
Yep.
Oh my god, this Bluey server is... Everyone in this Bluey server is just genius, guys.
We're all pure chaos. Ooh, dark, cavernous.
Never been here before. Oh,
Oh my
hello.
god, so beautiful.
What
A
do we got?
chest.
Yeah!
Oh hey, the sure shot module.
Beautiful.
You were
Hey,
just
what's
talking
this
about
game?
that earlier.
It was. Now next time I find a gold slime, I can get 3 plorts out of it instead of 1. That is once I get the upgrade.
Hey, do any of you guys use Discord on mobile?
What now?
Me. I don't have a
I
PC,
have a-
so I can only use it mobile.
I have a school laptop, and I just really run this without that.
Nah.
I'm actually gonna check the patch notes real quick to make sure I have a better idea of what exactly I'm doing to find these things. They did say they added some things. Let's see. Powderfall Bluffs is a prehistoric frozen island that has mysteriously emerged from the Slime Sea. It's an icy biome unlike anything ever seen in Slime Rancher, but you'll need to find it first before enjoying this Winter Wonderland. Okay, I got that. Okay. Real-time snow deformation, snowball fights with slimes, auroral anomalies, new research drones, new treasure pods, new slime science resources, sunset, perfect snowflake, slime fossil, new vac upgrades, power core rank 4, tank booster rank 4, golden sure shots rank 1, 2, and 3, new utility gadgets, hydro shower, snowball machine, location markers, snowy teleporter, snowy warp depot, powderpaw bluffs portal, new deco gadgets, golden slime statues, chicken themed statues, we do really important work here, lots of powderpaw bluffs scenery deco, special powderpaw deco, including a giant snowflake and an also giant musical snow globe. Additional treasure pods added to Conservatory, Ember Valley, and Starlight Strand. In-game analytics added to improve our ability to balance and tune the game. This can be opted out of in settings. Triple plort switch door in Starlight Strand only now requires one plort switch. When loading a save fail, player now has the option to recover by loading the last autosave. Refinery items that you haven't unlocked yet are now hidden. Improved slime and resource interactions with lava. Page indicators now clickable. New UI button animations.
Hey guys, is this the game?
Slime Rancher?
Oh, wait,
Slime Rancher 2. It's on Game Pass. Yeah.
It's also on Steam.
Yep. It's on Game Pass, and it's still a game preview.
Yeah,
it's
it's still an early release, but it's pretty good so far.
I don't know what it's all about. It has a girl with a blue hair.
Yeah. That's Beatrix LeBlue, your main character. Hey yo, is that a slime? It's a ringtail honey.
It is.
Oh my god, is there bunny slimes in this game?
Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
like most of the slimes from the first game.
Plus a few Nerdstra. Hello. You are
Like
adorable.
they have some that look like bats, and this one, the bunny.
I actually mainly remember buying them.
They look
like,
so
I've been over,
smart.
They do.
I've been over my cousin's house. And
It's so funny because
Yeah, like,
they
I don't-
changed their expressions too.
Mhm. Ooh, the water.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't you just jumping into that?
Trying to figure out what other treasure pods there could be around here.
No.
I have 26 to 28. Two other ones hidden all around here. That's like finding a needle in a haystack.
No, definitely.
wait, that map is
Not
so big.
Oh yeah, it's it's a lot bigger
Yeah,
than
but-
you think. All of this cloudy area right here is all going to be part of a future update.
Bro. This game is only 1 gigabyte now.
And this was added in the 2.0 update, Powderfall Bluffs. Someday they'll add the labyrinth, I'm sure, and I look forward to it.
Okay, so so that sucks and that knows. Bro, this is like Portal.
It's like, what?
Portal, if you know what Portal is. They like thing look like a portal.
Portal? More like Plortal.
What?
It's the it's the kind of drops that you get from slimes that you make money with. They're called plorts. It's literally slime shit, in the form of little diamonds.
Oh, is that what it's coming out of these pink things?
Yeah,
Pink slime.
it's slime shit in the cutest possible way.
I barely remember playing them. I barely remember buying them first. like when I first came out. And I just completely. Oh my god. Okay, that is actually good. Let's capture these.
Yeah, this game is like absolutely phenomenal, even for an early release.
This game looks like some that this would look like some a game that like someone that like I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called with like technical kid or something like that. Or does it look like this actually look like a game that that I would play when I was a child.
Trust me, you'd get hours of enjoyment out of this. Like I know I have. You really come to learn what you really learn to love what the game has to offer.
Alright, what if buying a cage? Of course not.
Ha.